for contractors, what does branding actually mean and why does it matter?
When you want to brand your business is that you're different. When I'm working with a contractor, I always talk about how do we want to position ourselves in order to be different, because everybody else is creating the same type of, here on this project, I'm doing this, this, and that. And yes, we are going to talk about projects, but what is that approach that makes you different? When you do talk about, maybe you guys either have a different process, a different method, you probably use higher quality material. What are you highlighting in your work and in your brand that separates you from everybody else that's just making content like here on another project? If a painter or a hardscape company both do driveways or both do residential projects, both might be talking about prep work, but one can take a different route on how they explain that prep work, whether it's just a whole different way of saying the same message, but connecting with more people because of the unique way that they deliver that message, versus the other painter that's just sounding like everybody else, that's saying the same thing and sounds like a...
Posting the same thing too.
Yeah, and posting the same way. So how can we get creative to be different?
And why would you say, or how would you put it on why it doesn't matter so much? Whether short-term, long-term, how would you put it?
Well, because if everybody sounds the same, nobody's differentiating themselves on what makes them and their price relevant. So if you're blending in, then you're gonna fall into, all right, the only factor to consider between you and somebody else that's saying the same thing is the price, which at the end of the day is like, there's a reason. Yeah, nobody wants to compete on that. And contractors know they don't want to compete on that, but yet they show up as every other contractor.